Algebra 1, Practice for Final, Semester 1, Part 2. I'm straight away discussing example number or question number 6, where you are going to find the equation who has a slope as -3 and the y-intercept as 1. So the equation that has slope as -3 and y-intercept as 1 is this letter D, y equals -3x plus 1. You start from 1 and then you go down 3 over 1, down 3 over 1, and use the same pattern on the other side and you get the line graph. So the line graph is falling line from left to right. For number 7, determine the slope of the line graph below. So this is starting from -5, so the y-intercept is -5. And if we talk about the slope, this is going to be a positive slope because it's a rising from left to right. So let's say what is the next point here, so we can use this point. So 1, 2, 3 over 1. So the slope is 3 over 1, and that's going to be the option A. So answer is A. For number 8, which of the following equation is the only one that graphs a line parallel to y equals -5 over 11 x plus 9? So just remember, the parallel lines means same slope. So you have to pick a line from these options which has the same slope as this line. So this line, it has a slope -5 over 11. So the same slope is going to be the option B, because option B has the same slope, that is -5 over 12. So the option B is the correct option because two parallel lines have same slope. So the option B is the correct option because it has the same slope as -5 over 11 as it given in the original equation. Number 9. Which of the following relation is not a function? The relation would be a function if there is no repeating x. Y can repeat, but x cannot have two same values. So in this case, 3, 4, 1, 7. If you look at x values, they are not repeating. For letter B, 3, 3. The x values are repeating. It means this is not going to be a function. So for every x, there should be exactly one y value. So for each x value, there should be exactly one y value, then it's going to be a function. Question number 10. Solve the system of equation x equals 5y plus 3, 3x minus 8y equals 23. So I'm going to use this x value and plug it in for here. So you have two equations. So equation number 1, and that's going to be equation number 2. So I'm going to use the equation number 1 to plug it in into equation number 2. So that's going to be 3 times, so I'm going to put a bracket around. So this x value will be 5y plus 3. And now I'm going to distribute to solve for y. So that's going to be 15y plus 9 minus 8y equals 23. 15y minus 8 going to be 7y plus 9 equals 23. Minus 9 on both sides, you get 7y equals 14. Divide with 7 on both sides, you get y equals 2. Now you're going to find the x value, so you're going to use equation number 1 to find x value. So from equation number 1, you use y as 2 and you get x equals 10 plus 3, that is 13. So 13 comma 2, that's going to be D value right here. So now I'm doing 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Solve -15x minus 31 equals 4. Simplification is just a step, so add 31 on both sides. you get negative 15x equals 35. Divide with negative 15 on both sides. You get x equals negative 7 over 3. For number 2, subtract 19. You get negative 15x less than equal to negative 5. And divide with negative 15. We'll switch the inequality. And you get negative 5 over negative 15, which is 1 over 3. Professor Elm has 7 fewer Pokemon than Professor Magnolia. If Professor Elm has 120 Pokemon, write an equation for the number of Pokemon Professor Magnolia has. So the situation is that Professor Elm has 120 Pokemon, which is 7 less than Magnolia. So 7 less than M. 7 less than M. So 120 is Elm, which has 7 less than M. So the answer is going to be letter A. Next is write the domain of 12, negative 4, 11, 16, 10, 4, 11, negative 16. Domain mean all the x values without repetition. So the x values are 12, 11, and 10. So 12, 11, and 10. 11 is coming twice, but we are going to only write once. So the answer is C. For number 5, you're going to write the range. Range means all the y values. So negative 4, 4, 16, and negative 16. So choose that value. So that's going to be negative 4, 16, 4, and negative 16. So the option is D.